Okay, here we go. First video with the new camera. It's a Sony Handycam. God's blessing the ministry, which is good. Cause this camera to get here really fast. Okay, so we're doing Job 6. We're doing a night vision. Okay. Oh, that my grief. Okay, but Job answered and said, "Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, and my calamity laid in the balances together. For now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore my words are swallowed up, for the arrows of the Almighty are within me. The poison whereof drinketh up my spirit. The terrors of God do set themselves in array against me. Doeth the wild ass bray when he hath grass, or loweth the ox over his fodder? Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Or is there any taste in the white of an egg? The things that my soul refuseth to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Oh, that I might have my request, and that God would grant me the thing that I long for, even that it would please God to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. Then should I yet have comfort, yes, I would harden myself in sorrow. Let him not spare, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. What is my strength that I should hope? And what is mine end that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass? Is not my help in me, and is wisdom driven quite from me? To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend, but he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. My brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackish by reason of the ice, and wherein the snow is hid. What time they wax warm, they vanish. When it is hot, they are consumed out of their place. The paths of their way are turned aside, they go to nothing and perish. The troops of Tema looked, the companies of Sheba waited for them. They were confounded because they had hoped. They came thither and were ashamed. For now you are nothing. You see my casting down and are afraid. Did I say, bring unto me, or give a reward for me of your substance, or deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of the mighty? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred. How forcible are right words, but what doeth your arguing reprove? Do you imagine to reprove words, and the speeches of one that is desperate, which are as wind? Yea, ye overwhelm the fatherless, and you dig a pit for your friend. Now therefore be content, look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you, let it not be iniquity. Yes, return again, my righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? Okay. Sure like this camera. Hope you guys do too. Let's see. Okay. For my notes. My notes weren't very much because Job is just laying smack down. I put, Job is still pining away because of his troubles. He says the arrows of God are within him. The terrors of God are against him. Job desires death and freedom from the flesh. He states that pity should be shown him. He says his friends deal deceitfully. And he says he knows a lie. Like where he says there at the end, is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? So he's trying to say, like, you know, would I not know if I was lying? And the verse right up here where he says, is not my help in me? I think he's talking about the Lord. And is wisdom driven quite from me? He's like saying, I don't have any wisdom. And then he's saying, like, to him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend. But he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. So he's saying, like, his friend forsakes the fear of the Almighty. Okay. He says, my brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackish by reason of the ice, and wherein the snow is hid. Okay. So I think that this is just kind of a natural thing that happens, like with the Lord, and especially with a righteous man when he's going through tribulation. A lot of times, for some reason, all of his friends will be turned against him, and I think it's so that he doesn't trust in his friends above all things. I think it's so that he would really, like go after the Lord and trust in what the Lord would show him, and I think it's so that he'll put all of his faith in God. And it's happened to me once or twice, and it actually happened to me when this ministry started. It's like everybody who I really trusted at the start, it seemed that they were all turned away from me being able to rely on them for anything. And it's kind of discouraging, but it just discourages you away from men and really builds your faith more in the Lord. So that's good. But I trust that the Lord, he'll build all things up that should be built up, and he'll tear all things down that should be torn down. So that's good. It's good that we trust in the Lord all day and all night. Love you guys.